You testify that the medical definition of strangulation is, in essence, when external pressure is applied to the neck such that the airflow and also blood flow are compromised.
Yes.
If a person has a buildup of deoxygenated blood in the brain, what are some symptoms that they may experience?
Many symptoms. They may get confusion. Their brain cells aren't going to think and react appropriately. They will get a headache because that increased pressure will cause pain in their brain. They may not be able to talk clearly or make sense out of what's going on. They get fuzzy. Eventually, they will lose consciousness.
If the brainstem is, in essence, dysfunctioning due to the buildup of the deoxygenated blood, can it also cause vision problems?
Yes.
When it comes to strangulation, Dr. Gilbert, how much pressure is needed for jugular vein occlusion?
Again, the jugular vein is like other veins in our body. It's a thin-walled vessel, and it requires 4.4 pounds of pressure to occlude the jugular vein.
How long does it take, based on your training experience, for jugular vein occlusion to result in loss of consciousness?
Again, according to the science that we have, it takes about a minute of occlusion of the jugular vein for a person to lose consciousness.
And you testify that jugular vein occlusion can eventually lead to brain death. How does it lead to brain death?
Again, the buildup of lack of oxygen, the blood with a lack of oxygen, lack of nutrients, and the high pressure within the brain causes cellular damage to the areas of the brain that keep us alive. Our respiratory center, our blood pressure center, all of the things that are imperative for our body to be alive. Death by strangulation happens in the time frame very quickly. 3 to 4 minutes of occlusion can cause death.
If you hit something with your head hard, is it possible that the cerebral edema will come into play?
That's a possible side effect of an external injury to the head, yes.
Okay, and so you indicated that the cerebral edema was some sort of brain swelling.
That's what the definition of cerebral edema is.
Okay, and you could get that if you hit your head hard on something.
It's possible.
Can you become unconscious because of it?
You can become unconscious because of cerebral edema.
Okay, can you get it from getting kicked in the head?
Yes, if it was a hard enough kick.
Somebody stomped on your head, you could get it?
Yes.
Or punched in the head or something like that?
Typically, we don't see it just with a punch in the head, but maybe with multiple punches.
Okay.
It needs to be significant trauma, external trauma.
Let's say that you get hit in the head and you get knocked out. Does that cerebral edema, does that start right away?
You get knocked out with a significant force of head trauma, and the cerebral edema builds fairly quickly, but over time. It isn't an immediate response to an external force.
Okay, but it could occur within a minute or so?
Minutes, yes.
In your role as a mental health specialist, if you have a student that comes to you and indicated that they had ran away from home, are you allowed to notify their parents?
No.
Okay, and is that due to your status as a mental health specialist?
Yes, it's due to the confidentiality law.
Based on your interactions with Fatima, did you yourself develop any concerns for her safety?
Yes.
On October 18th of 2024, I want to ask you a few questions about that day. Were you made aware by Fatima that she had left home that morning?
Yes.
And were you also made aware that her intention was not to return home?
Yes.
Okay. Based on your observations of her, did she appear calm to you?
No.
Okay. And what was her demeanor like?
She was staggering, and her demeanor was scared or anxious.
And what comment did she make when she staggered into the front office?
He tried to kill me.
And after Fatima indicated he tried to kill me, where did you end up taking her to?
Tracy Arnold said get her to a locked room.
And when she was telling you what her dad and her mom did to her earlier, what was her demeanor like?
She was really upset and was questioning a lot of things.
Okay. And what did she appear calm to you?
No.
Okay. And what about her voice? What did that sound like?
She was having trouble talking and said it hurts to talk.
Okay. And what did she say while she was upset? What did she say that her dad did to her?
She said that he tried to choke her,
Okay. And while she was upset, what did she say her mom did to her?
that she came around in back of her and choked her too.
You talked about 3 different options in terms of your notification. So one is kind of connecting and identifying resources for the student, which you did, and then also the navigator, correct?
Correct.
And then if there's an imminent risk for student safety, you would then call 911
Yes.
or
Dispatch or our SRO.
and then the third is to contact DSHS. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And in this case, law enforcement wasn't contacted prior to the end of the school day, correct?
Correct.
And neither was DSHS.
Correct.
Prior to October 18th, had you had contact with Zahraa Ali at the school?
Yes.
And was that contact in September of 2024?
Yes.
Officer Howard, I've handed you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 113. Do you recognize that exhibit?
Yes.
And what is that exhibit of?
It's the trespass letter.
And when you served the trespass letter, where did that occur?
At the Timberline High School.
And did she appear to have any confusion on what you were talking to her about?
No.
From the September 17th transmission of the letter to Zahraa Ali, so you didn't activate your body-worn camera, correct?
Correct.
And didn't generate a report, correct?
Not specifically with the issuance of the letter, no.
Did you read it to her or was it read to her in that September 17th meeting?
I believe I went over what the letter had stated in reference to specifically related to Timberline High School.